Long story short, almost 10 years ago, I had a baby, and 10 years later, I'm dealing with separation anxiety. I haven't worked her entire life. In my marriage, I was not the breadwinner, so I was very much able to be there with my daughter for all of the care in her life. I'm still married. However, I am transitioning out of that. I'm separated right now. And as I transition into single motherhood, enthusiastically, I need to work. And I am full throttle, open availability, able to do anything. But I don't want to be open availability because I have to get someone to school and I have to pick someone up, and I have to take care of a small person. But things are different now. I do have a second pair of hands to at least keep eyeballs on her to make sure she's breathing. I do have a major need to get my shit together financially and in every other way. And it feels better to be away from her making money than not. Now is the time. And I think about all of the time, the attention, the energy, the nurture that I was able to give to my daughter that I know I did not receive and never will. It was absolutely worth it. It was absolutely worth it. And I will have a whole other video discussing the resentment that I have over the fact that I even have to ask myself, or I have even been put in a position to ask myself, well, was it worth it for me to take myself out of the workforce for a decade to raise this thing? That'll be a whole separate video. But the purpose of all the nurture, the purpose of me sacrificing my own career and my financial health was to raise my legacy so that she can go out into the world and be away from me with a secure sense of self, a secure attachment to me, the ability to make secure attachments in the world. So we both need the space to allow all of the nurture that I have given her to blossom. So I know in my rational mind that now is, we're 5 years overdue, really, for me to separate from her and really start working on building a career. It's not my brain that's having the issue, or actually, it is my brain. It's my hormone controlled brain that is extremely attached to my child and the lifestyle we have had together that I'm still mourning that. But it's time for her to really focus on being social outside of me and being social without me and exploring the world. It's time for that for her. But I think about when I went to this mommy and me yoga class when Grayson was only a newborn. I think about that, and I think about the agony that those mothers were going through because soon they were going to have to leave their babies. And I remember sitting there and thinking to myself, thank God I don't have to go through this in this, and I will never have to go through that because I'm never going to have a baby and have to work soon after its birth. And when I say soon, I mean like a year after its birth. What I'm going through now with my daughter, this separation anxiety, does not compare to that. And I am honoring and respecting like the maternal pain that they went through, they were going through, and that mothers go through everywhere